Om Sarvapriyananda Sarvapriyananda Avatar Vishnaya. Revered Principal Maharaj, other respected members of the teaching faculty, members of the non-teaching staff, dear students and guests, as always it's great to be invited to this college and to be given an opportunity to speak here. Just last week we observed Guru Purnima, where we show our respect, we give respect to our teachers. Now the tradition is, this is the birthday of Veda Vyasa. It is actually Vyasa Purnima. This ancient rishi, Vyasa, Veda Vyasa, got his name because he is the one who is supposed to have compiled the Vedic mantras and arranged them in 4 Vedas. We all know that the Vedas are 4 in number: Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. It is supposed to be Veda Vyasa himself who organized it, who classified it, who compiled all the existing Vedic mantras into these 4 texts. In the Vedas, we find a vast amount of ritualistic literature. The major portion of the Vedas deals with Karmakanda, the science of ritualistic performance, the ancient Vedic fire sacrifice, Yajna. Other than that, there are smaller portions which deal with philosophical subjects. Those portions are called the Jnana-kanda, the knowledge portion. And the Jnana-kanda is comprised of the Upanishads. So in each Veda, there are these philosophical texts called the Upanishads, which admittedly form a small part of the Veda. Now these Upanishads together are known as Vedanta. So Vedanta actually means Upanishads. And Upanishads together are known as Jnana-kanda. Therefore, Jnana-kanda of the Veda is equal to Upanishads is equal to Vedanta. Why Vedanta? In some sense, you can say that these Upanishads are located, some of these Upanishads are located at the end of the Vedas. And therefore Vedanta, end of Vedas. But a deeper meaning would be that the highest knowledge, the spiritual knowledge given in the Vedas is contained in these Upanishads. The highest knowledge, the final knowledge, the ultimate philosophical knowledge that the Vedas have to teach us is found in the Upanishads. So in that sense, Vedanta, the ultimate knowledge or the final knowledge. These Upanishads are many in number. In one of them, Mandukya Upanishad, we find a list of 108 Upanishads. And they were, tradition holds that there were more than 1,000 Upanishads, many of them are lost now. But again, traditionally, 10 of these Upanishads are taken to be major Upanishads. There is a verse in Sanskrit which enumerates these major Upanishads. Isha tena kata prashna mundamandukya titirihi aitareyam cha chandukyam brihat aranyakam tatha. 10 Upanishads known as Dasha Upanishad. Isha Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Prashna Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, and Aitareya Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad and Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Why are these 10 selected or designated as major Upanishads? The reason is that around 1400 years ago, Adi Shankaracharya selected these texts for writing commentaries, bhashya. And therefore, these are taken as major Upanishads and they form the basis of the Vedanta philosophy. So if you ask, in brief, what are the main texts, the source texts of Vedanta philosophy, the answer would be these 10 Upanishads. Vedanta Nama Upanishad Pramanam. The source of knowledge called the Upanishads is Vedanta. What do these Upanishads teach us? What is the central thesis of the Upanishads? The central idea conveyed by the Upanishads is put beautifully in one of the Upanishadic mantras, which Swami Vivekananda was very fond of quoting. When Swami Vivekananda went to the West primarily to teach the Upanishads there, he would often recite this mantra and translate into English. The mantra goes like this. We know it very well because there is a beautiful translation by Rabindranath Tagore. Shrinvantu Vishve Amritasya Putraha Aye Dhamani Divyani Tastu Vedaham Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasah Parastha Tameva Viditva Ati Mrityumeti Nanya Pantha Vidyate Ayanaya. What does it mean? In the untraceable past, some unknown rishi stands up and says, Shrinvantu Vishve Amritasya Putraha. Listen, ye children of immortal bliss. Listen to what? He even says, Aye Dhamani Divyani Tastu. If there are heavens, if there are gods in heavens, you also listen. Because what I am going to say now is something that even you do not know. Even the gods in heaven do not know this wisdom. What does he tell us? Vedaham Purusham Mahantam. I have realized the infinite being. Purusham Mahantam means the infinite being. I have realized. What is this infinite being like? What are its characteristics? What is its nature? He says, Aditya Varnam, blazing forth like the sun. Not with a material light like the sun, but with the light of consciousness. Aditya Varnam. Tamasah Parastha, forever beyond darkness, beyond the darkness of death and misery and suffering, there is an existence, an infinite existence which I have realized. Okay, suppose you have realized that. What is the use of it? What prayojana? What human need is fulfilled by this realization? And the Rishi says, Tameva viditva ati mrityumeti. By realizing that alone, one transcends death, one transcends human limitation, sorrow and suffering. Is there any other way? Politics, economics, science, technology, any other way? Nanya pantha vidyate ayanaya. The Rishi says very categorically, there is no other way which can give a permanent solution, a complete solution to the human condition, to the existential sorrow of our life. So realizing this infinite being is what the Upanishad is all about. Vedanta philosophy is about this. This is the core idea of Vedanta. If you take up these ancient Vedantic texts, one thing that you have to know at the very beginning is prayojana. Why should I read it? What is the purpose of all this? What will I get out of it? Nowadays in management they talk about take-home pay. Why only management? We all talk about take-home pay. So you get so much salary from the government. How much ultimately after tax and PF and everything deductions, how much cash do you take home? So what is the take-home from Vedanta? What do you get from Vedanta?